Hindi kasi naisip ko siya ko tiene तुम्हें कभी भी तुमने ये बोला था मैं तो तुमने वाली tiene के ऊपर होगा बना नहीं सारा मैं तो किया ही नहीं मेरा नाम कैसे लगा तुमने पैसा कैसे ले तुमने मेरा नाम पूछा किया मेरे को tiene तुमने मेरा नाम किया ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता sorry.
If you're a small content creator, use this sound.
We're new content creators, so people may not support us much right now, but
So there is a new rule on YouTube and nobody's talking about it. This is not inauthentic. This is not the regular repetitive content. This is a new rule that is happening right now on YouTube. Before the end of this year, just not this year. Guys, I'm going to expose these 3 rules that YouTube have quietly rolled out. This is a big update nobody's talking about, and it's affecting a lot of small channels. Have you guys noticed that currently you're posting, you're making videos, and it feels as if nobody's seeing your videos? It feels like you're shouting into the air. Guys, I'm going to expose what is happening right now on YouTube, and I want you to pay attention because at the end of this video, your mindset is going to change completely on how you're going to treat YouTube and how you're going to work towards getting monetized here on YouTube. And of course, every creator, the dream of every YouTuber is to get this message. And I know that creators are going, oh, YouTube is very simple, it's just okay. We've been hearing all of that, but guys, audience. When your subscribers are not there for you, you're going to struggle. Do you know when I started my YouTube channel, I had about 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. I was making videos and I was still struggling. It took me a lot of time to build the right audience, to build the people who really want to see my video. I kept on making videos for the wrong audience. Yes, I mean the wrong audience were on my channel. And what happened? This is where your subscribers are coming from. You know, I see creators be like, oh, please like my video, please subscribe to my channel, please follow me. And I'm like, don't do all of that. You see the real subscribers, you see the people who are going to watch your video, they are going to come to your channel. And this is not the time for you to start looking for your family and friends to subscribe to your channel. This is the time for you to push your head in the game and get the right subscribers genuinely. It's okay for you to tell people you have a YouTube channel, but before you tell someone about your YouTube channel, ask yourself this question. Is this person interested in my type of content? Tell them to watch my videos. Are they just going to see my video and be like, oh, please, one of those videos? Now, pay attention to the subscriber rule. Now, the second rule is the AI rule. Now, YouTube has been able to diversify. YouTube is making good use of AI, guys. YouTube can use AI to read your video from beginning to the end. YouTube now knows what your channel needs. YouTube has even brought in a personal AI for every creator. So if you're a small YouTuber and you're not making use of the AI, you're not making use of the general YouTube general AI, that means you're not ready to grow. With the general AI, we don't need ChatGPT, we don't need Cloud, we don't need all of this other AI tools to grow on YouTube. Of course, you can get mentorship, you can get people telling you what to do, but listen, came to you. So you just go ahead and ask it, how can I grow my YouTube channel? What is the problem I need to solve for my audience? What are my audience looking for? So before you get confused, before you start screaming right away, even when you're feeling down, when you don't have enough energy to make content, anything you drop will sell on your channel. Do you know why? Because you have the right people, the people who love your content, they not just your content.
YouTube just announced a major policy update, and creators are freaking out. People are saying AI content is banned, that faceless channels are getting wiped out. That one wrong upload can delete your channel overnight. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what YouTube changed, and the 3 things that now get channels demonetized. YouTube took its existing inauthentic content policy and reorganized it. They split the same policy into 3 clear areas. So creators can better see and understand the specific reasons channels get banned. So let's talk about those 3 buckets. Bucket 1 is generic and repetitive content. These are templated videos with almost no variation between them. Slideshows of stock images with a voiceover on top. Scrolling text videos. AI content pumped out from the same template with no original angle, no new perspective, nothing that makes one video actually different from the next. If someone could watch 3 of your videos back to back and not be able to tell them apart, you're in this bucket. Bucket 2 is unsatisfying or off-putting content. This is the new phrase everyone's freaking out about, and it's the one that makes me scared. Unsatisfying means the video promises something it never delivers. The title says one thing, the thumbnail teases another, and the actual video pays off neither. Or the whole video is built around the question that never ends. If you walks away feeling tricked, like they roasted your teeth, off-putting or overhyped, that's content built to shock or disturb people. Feel gross for having watched it. The core problem is that these videos are designed to manipulate your emotions just to get a click without giving you anything in return. Real quick before bucket 3, I checked and most of you watching this aren't actually subscribed. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers before the end of the year, and the bigger this channel gets, the better these videos get. So if this is helping you, hit subscribe, it's free, and it genuinely makes a difference. Bucket 3 is AI personas giving advice on sensitive topics. An AI doctor giving medical advice, an AI financial advisor telling people what to invest in, and an AI lawyer explaining someone's rights. All of these sound authoritative, but none of these personas have real credentials, real expertise, or real accountability. They're simulations of professionals, not actual professionals. And when a real person trusts that advice on something serious, they could make a decision that genuinely harms them or the people around them. Those are the 3 buckets. But let me be clear, using AI tools for things like scripts, voices, or stock footage is fine on its own. The issue arises only when these are combined without human oversight or when they violate one of these buckets. If any of this is still unclear for your specific situation, drop it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. And if this one caught you off guard, you're going to want to see the other monetization change YouTube dropped just a week before this one. I'll link it right here.
You're never going to have to worry about inauthentic content ever again. Unsatisfying or off-putting content. Inauthentic content is being replaced with 3 brand new categories that should do a better job of explaining what's happened to your channel. So in this video, we're going to show you what those categories are, how to step on the right side, and make sure to stick around until the end, because we're going to show you a real-world example of a channel affected by this, and the reactions may surprise.
that is not something that our viewers wish to see a lot of, and that we want to provide an incentive for people to make.
I think we're all familiar with this type of content, right? Content farms. And a particular note here at the bottom about AI-generated content made with... generic templates. That is some relatively new language in YouTube's guidelines, especially attaching it to AI content. But basically it's saying if you copy your own homework or anyone else's on YouTube, then it's not likely to get a green light.
You know, sometimes we see tutorial videos on YouTube, and they'll say, hey, there's this new trend, and it's a banana and it's a strawberry. Here, let me show you how to make that, and then you'll get in and make a bunch of money in YPP. And there's just too little variation and creativity within the channel, then the channel won't end up staying in YPP or won't get in the first place.
And this is why it is so important that you add your own spin, style, voice, experience, or story to an existing idea, format, or topic on YouTube, whether it comes from a tutorial or not. And by the way, Renee and Matt really pushed this copying templates thing hard by dressing up in multiple fruit outfits. Or did they use AI? And then not declare it. Anyway, I want to jump forward now to AI personas.
So like AI personas may be fine overall, but if you have AI personas that are talking about finance or legal issues or healthcare, medical issues, we don't want to provide an incentive for that right now either.
Now this is just common sense, right? Don't attempt to mislead viewers with life-impacting advice from realistic AI-generated people in professions of high qualifications, experience, and trust. I came across this channel recently called Dr. Jennifer, Senior Health After 60, and after a few seconds, I could tell that this was an AI-generated persona.
But there is one mistake that many people make without realizing it. And this mistake can become serious when medications are involved.
Yes, what does it tell your audience? Senior citizens, be able to spot the AI nature of the content that is warning them about taking medication. Now, by contrast to that, here's a channel called Rust vs. Sporting History, where the real human creator has taken an AI persona of himself and transported it into the historical timeline of one of baseball's most famous stadiums, Fenway.
As always, arriving fashionably late to the future.
So, AI-generated, yes, and correctly labeled Fenway Bush creator, but talking about sensitive topics? No, this creator is using AI as a means to make the content more immersive.
We're agnostic to any tools that are used to create the content. Like if you make it with Gen AI, great. Our policies are independent of how the content.
Okay, now let's jump over to unsatisfying or off-putting content. I've left this on the show because I want to spend a bit more time on it, because I think it's the one
and then someone comes and saves the animal. We'll remove that from YPP.
I guess that means the next installment of Free Willy isn't coming to YouTube anytime soon. Other examples mention disturbing themes such as violence. Or loss, randomly stitched together AI clips, and celebrities doing things they didn't do, or natural disasters that didn't actually happen. This is a bucket I think represents the traditional inauthentic content concept the most, because it feels as if there is a wide net of examples that could potentially catch a lot of channels. And it's also a place where we enter the realm of subjective opinion. One viewer's emotional trigger might actually be another viewer's emotional therapy. But, as Matt explains, YouTube can measure these feelings and viewer reactions at scale.
And if you have a channel dedicated to that kind of emotionally distressing, manipulative content, you know, we've heard from our viewers that that's not something that they like. They find off-putting, they don't want to come back to that channel, or maybe even the platform after seeing a number of those videos in the same channel. we'll remove that from YPP.
And that's the big red flag, isn't it? If viewers are coming away from videos feeling so unsatisfied that they disappear from the entire platform, obviously YouTube's going to step in and do something about it. But when it comes to these guidelines and YouTube's official conversations, there is always one critical thing that's missing from all of this, isn't there? You and your specific situation, reasons and understandings of the rules that never quite fit your channel and your videos. And if I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second, you can see YouTube's perspective here. The moment they use concrete examples, everyone will benchmark against them, and then YouTube doesn't have any wiggle room. So let me take you through a classic example of YouTube's demonetization guidelines versus the reality of what happens right now. And let me stress, I'm going to give you the facts, but this channel is going through the public court of Reddit. None of this should be taken as official YouTube policy guidance. So originally, this channel got demonetized under the inauthentic content reason, but that has now changed to unsatisfying or off-putting content. And I assume going forward, that's what's going to happen to all creators. They will never again see inauthentic content as a reason for demonetization, and instead we'll see generic or repetitive content, AI personas on sensitive topics, or what this creator now sees, unsatisfying or off-putting content. So now, with this additional context of emotionally manipulative, unsatisfying content, they are really questioning the reason YouTube has given. So far, they say, demonetization of their channel has cost them $15,000. But of course, no thread on Reddit survives without the scrutiny of the community. And they got to work. First, they found the channel, which the original poster did not reveal, and then they gave their opinion on it. It's called HPAD, and the premise seems to be that the creator buys something like a fan or a vacuum cleaner and then destroys it. They've been doing this for many, many years. Thousands of videos, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and 250 million views.
HPAD here, just a short video to say that channel's now been demonetized.
So yeah, everything seemed fine for a decade until it, well, wasn't. And I think we can firmly establish here that this isn't an AI channel. This is a real person buying real stuff and then really destroying it. But the overall opinion, at least on this Reddit thread, is that they are really put off by the content. One says it's complete garbage and really annoying. Another mentions low effort content that doesn't add value. There's no narrative or education value, while another notes the low views to like ratio. Now this just could be herd mentality in the Reddit thread with everybody piling on, and the creator does reply comparing their channel to other larger channels that do much worse but are presumably monetized. And it wasn't an exclusively negative opinion in this Reddit thread. One person couldn't see what all the fuss about, while another offered some really insightful advice about trying to weave a story into their video. As I said, I'm not trying to be a judge here. The facts say the creator thinks they should not be demonetized, while the majority of opinions in the Reddit thread suggest they should be demonetized. And it's not an AI channel, let's remember that. There is one more comment that I want to bring up though, and it's this. Sorry dude, I hate your content, but I will at least say I'm in favour of your right to make it. Which is a fair point, to which Matt, back at YouTube, says this.
And there is a higher bar to be in the YouTube Partner Program. Anybody can upload a video, but not anybody can be in the YouTube Partner Program.
So your YouTube homework seems pretty clear to me. Head on over to that monetization requirement support page and swat up on those new definitions, because inauthentic content has gone. YouTube say the application of these policies has not changed, but the language has, which might mean you understand it all in just a... And if you do want to see even more examples and possible triggers to demonetization back when it was called inauthentic content, but still applies today, then I highly recommend you watch this video right now. I'll see you in there.